intelligent solutions repair guy! Mackenzie, am I right?
Hi, Mr. Wu. That's right. Says this is about a Canaan unit with a broken Nanny-Cam?
That's right. Thing works fine until I go away for a week. Go figure.
Murphy's Law, right? It's really nice out this way. Peaceful.
Yeah, thanks. My place is the style, yeah? No cap. Yeah, I'd drop 100K subscribers to be home with my Captain Crunch right now.
That's your dog.
Sure is. Best girl ever. Bad enough being away, but then Padbury's Nanny-Cam croaks and I can't even check in on her. Real vacations, though? Total bullshit, fam. Am I right?
They can be, sure, but I think it has a lot to do with where you go and who you're with.
Food's weird. Surrounded by hella tourists. Sand in your crack? Shit, bro. Trust Augustus.
So, Padbury must be in the canine care unit. Any idea where I might find them?
Inside somewhere, following Crunchy around, probably. There's a docking station in the kitchen.
Ah, good. All right, Mr. Wu. Anything else I should know?
I'ma let you do you. Oh, but don't mess the place up. I keep it real nice. For my shorties.
Of course. Far be it from me to upset the shorties.
Okay. The front door is unlocked. Just be sure to call me up when you wrap up.
Uh-huh. You got it, Mr. Wu. I'll be in touch soon. Enjoy the rest of your vacation.
Unfucking likely. All right, fam. Gotta hop. Boosh!
Well, I'll say one thing, Ari. I'm glad Augustus is our last house call of the day.
He seems like quite the character.
Don't they all? Now, let's figure out where this Canaan unit's hiding. What do they call it again? Punchberry?
Padbury.
Right. Thanks, Ari. Padbury, you there? Intelligent repair tech in the house. Padbury, hello? Ah, there you are. It's okay, come on out. Mr. Wu sent me to have a look at you. All right, good. You can relax, Padbury. My name is Mackenzie. I'm a licensed recall and rehabilitation contractor. And
Mr.
Sorry, what?
Mr. Padbury?
Okay. Mr. Padbury?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
All right, you. Settle down. Mr. Wu hired me to fix you. Sound good?
Better than a bag of biscuits.
Okay, great. But first, I notice you're covered in some kind of, unidentified funk? Yeah, so let's get you cleaned up first. Meet me in the backyard?
Okay.
Okay, nice backyard area.
Yes, some tasteful bioengineering at work.
Mr. Padbury, get ready to meet Mr. Bubbles.
Ooh, who's that? Another poochie?
No, sorry to get your hopes up. I just meant I'm gonna hose you down now.
Okay, hoser.
All right, hold still, Mr. Padbury. There you go. Looking much better.
Yeah, thanks. I hate to admit it, but I was one dirty dog. Caregiver unit.
Okay, Padbury.
Mr. Padbury?
Mr. Padbury, I need to ask you some questions, and...
Questions? Well, I'm not sure how much help I'll be in that department. No, indeed. I'm just a humble dog sitter. Knowing things isn't really my forte. I'm sure you understand.
Give me a break. I'm gonna ask you some questions, and you're gonna answer them. End of story.
Ah, yes. The Rottweiler method. Say no more.
All right, Mr. Padbury, hang tight for just a second. Ari, fire up the Izzy, would you?
Of course, Mackenzie. Initial subject interview number 0486 commencing.
Tell me a little about what you can do. It looks like you're built for mid-sized pooches.
Doggone right. I provide a lot more than the bare necessities. Regular grooming, exercise, and entertainment are essential parts of any healthy hound's lifestyle.
Sounds like you're a regular doggy daycare, Padbury.
And there's walkies, of course. So many walkies. And fetch. Gotta love fetch. And I'm always armed with treats for when Crunchy gets the munchies.
Uh-huh. I can't help but notice you haven't mentioned your Nanny-Cam, and that's why I got called in.
Oh, right. It's a pup review 10C, but I can't see anything with it at the moment. Augie gets really upset when he can't check in on the captain.
Sorry to intrude, Mackenzie, but you've received a new voice message from Mr. Wu.
Well, speak of the devil. Thanks, Ari. Hey, Mr. Padbury, Augie just sent us a message. You want to listen with me?
He did? Oh, yes, please. Please, can I?
Of course. Let her rip, Ari.
Yo, Mackenzo! Okay, so, got an update. I booked a red-eye bag tonight, bro! Which means, one sec. Yo, another double, Sparky! Which means, if I'ma still smash you a 5-star, I need to see my crunchy girl's face before my shuttle hits the Portland tarmac. I'm saying, any means necessary, amigo. MacGyver that shit if you have to. So, consider yourself pre-authorized or whatever. And don't keep me hanging, bro, man. Augie out. Whoa!
Hey, woo. Mr. Padbury, are you all right?
Oh, no! No! He's coming home tonight! Ah!
It's okay, Mr. P. It's just a camera. Plenty of time to get it looked at before he gets back.
Okay. But oh, never mind. Son of a bitch.
Uh-huh. Let's move on to something else. Okay, Mr. Padbury, tell me about Captain Crunch? Cute name.
Oh, yes. A purebred Sheba. Such a good girl. The bestest girl ever.
Okay, that's adorable. And how many dogs have you taken care of over the years?
5. My first fur baby was Captain Haddock, then Captain Trips and Captain Caveman.
And finally, Captains Ahab and Crunch. They grew up together, you know?
Okay, you got me. That's pretty damn cute.
Isn't it though? And such good boys and girls, every last one. Yes, they were.
Okay, and where's the current captain? Crunch, I mean. You gonna introduce us?
Well, she's around. It's hard to say exactly where.
Hang on, can't you just pinpoint a tracking collar?
I absolutely could, except whenever we're home, I let Crunchy go commando.
Okay, that's more than enough about the captain for now. All right, Padbury, I'd like to get a sense of how you're feeling.
Well, I'd feel a lot better if you called me Mr.
Right, Mr. Padbury. Why do you think it's so important to you? To be called that, I mean.
Well, because I don't know. I've been a good boy for almost 3 decades now. I feel like any minute now, Augie will see that.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Padbury. That's a long time to beg someone for respect.
It's really not so bad if you don't calculate it in dog years.
Okay, and how does that feel? Not getting that recognition from Augie, I mean.
Well, on the one hand, it makes me want to try even harder.
And on the other hand?
Other hand? What other hand? I only have one hand! One hand!
Holy hell, are you okay?
Wow. That was... Sorry. I don't know what came over me. What were we talking about? Is something burning?
Uh-huh. In any event, I think it's more than safe to say that something's got you really wound up. Okay, well, sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Let's see if we can't get you in a better headspace before I head out. You mind if we talk about your owner for a minute?
About Augie? Of course not.
But you just called him Augie.
Well, that's how his mother addresses him. I figure it's probably what the good boys and girls get to call him. One day, if I'm good enough, he'll call me a good boy too.
That's the spirit. Just keep plugging away.
That's what I've been doing. It's just so hard to tell if it's working.
Okay, and you also said Mr. Wu's at home most of the time, but he still has you taking care of the captain?
Doggone right. It's my pleasure. Augie's usually streaming for about 12 and a half hours a day. He's quite popular online. He even won an award for something. Being popular online, I think.
Yeah, I know his show. Trust Augustus, right?
Oh, you've seen it? Is it good?
Yeah, not a lot of time lately, but I still catch the occasional episode. Okay, well, I think I've got a sense of our old pal Augie. Now let's get you repaired before he gets home. Looks like that does it for the initial subject interview.
Did I do well? Was I a good Mr. Padbury?
Yes, you were.
Yes, I was.
Now, we'll work on getting the camera fixed in just a minute, but I'm gonna try to figure out what's got you on edge, too, while I'm at it.
Wait, what do you mean on edge? Everything's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine, I said.
Yeah, I can tell. Hang tight.
Oh, son of a bitch.
All right, Mr. Padbury, the moment we've both been waiting for.
Oh, okay. It's okay. It's all right. Who's a brave boy?
Sorry, what's that?
Oh, don't mind me. Just trying to stay calm.
All right, Mr. Padbury, we are done for now. You did great.
I did? Hooray! Because I'll be honest, I'm dog tired.
Okay, well, why don't you go plug in and recharge for now? I need to figure out what I can salvage from your old cam.
Alrighty. Just bark if you need me.
Inbound call from the home office. It's Ms. Plank.
Took her sweet time. Not that I'm complaining. Hey, Retta.
Mackenzie.
Just getting through my last one of the day.
That's what I'm calling about. How's it going over there?
Fine. I mean, it's not my first Canaan unit.
Wouldn't be your first dog and pony show either. Anyhow, let's cut to the chase. Based on the unit's activation date, make, model, and years online, it's well past the median entropy date.
Refresh me on the likely issues once the milk goes sour.
Nothing dangerous. Minor behavioral or productivity errors, typically.
Look, I know what it means when you bring up entropy dates. And you know I've got my sights set on a Class B license.
As always, your official priority is fixing the damn robot, Mackenzie. That's what we pay you for. Of course, as you know, sometimes things have to go another way.
Come on, Retta, I know you didn't just call me to go over the basics. You're the one that brought up the entropy date, not me.
Let's just say R&D has been up my ass over a shortage of new operational data to audit.
Yeah, I get it.
Nice to hear we understand each other.
Hey, Ari, is it just me, or does it seem like Retta wants me to go full-on Grim Reaper every time she gets a whiff of an expired warranty?
Oh dear. Did Miss Plank tell you to decommission Mr. Padbury?
No, but she didn't exactly have to. Anyway, I hope I can get this camera working.
Well, let's find out. Remember, if you inspect items in your inventory, I may be able to provide some additional insight. Upon closer inspection, it appears that the camera housing is cracked beyond repair, and the external lens is missing entirely.
Well, that pretty much sucks.
However, the internal mechanics are still sound. We just need to find a suitable replacement lens and some adhesive, and fabricate a new camera housing.
Great. Time to go on a scavenger hunt. There's gotta be some glue around here. Maybe even a lens, if I'm lucky. No idea how we're gonna make a new camera housing, though. Guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Or burn it. Whatever works. Okay, what's going on in the living room? Captain Crunch! Here, girl! Huh, must not be in here.
Doesn't seem like it. Though it does seem like something happened to that vase in the corner.
Sure does. What the heck? Oho adhesive for glass and ceramics? A lot of it's been used.
You'll need that to affix a lens to Mr. Padbury's new Nanny-Cam.
Yep. So, I still need a replacement lens and camera housing if I'm going to make a new cam for Mr. P. Holy hell, whose kitchen is this? Chef Boyardee's Struction? Look, Ari, Augie's got a Mr. Toasty.
It could be the secret behind his unique physique.
Toasty.
You don't say. Hey, it's a morning joke. I used to have one of these.
But not anymore.
Nah, after 10 years of hard labor, it couldn't grind beans properly anymore and started mixing up its punchlines. Hey, morning joke.
Hello, friend. The name's Morning Joke. Coffee? Tea? Joke?
Let's hear a joke.
Coming right up. What's the best thing about going to Switzerland? It's hard to say, but the flag is a big plus. Want to hear another one?
Sure, lay it on me.
Coming right up. I once had to sue an airline because they misplaced my luggage. Sadly, I lost the case. Want to hear another one?
All laughed out, thanks. Seems like there's a pretty nice range under all this crap.
Yes, it even has an adaptive recipe display.
Hey, Ari, is that one of those cyberball holofigs on Augie's desk there?
Ah, good eye, Mackenzie. One of its lenses will be adequate for the replacement Nanny-Cam.
Yeah, just need to find a way into the bedroom.
Perhaps Mr. Wu's smart home AI can let you in.
Yep, I think I remember seeing the console for that in the living room somewhere. Let's see, hello? Wiki Wiki or whatever?
Hello? Oh, hello, Pumpkin. Who might you be? Augie's not due back from Auckland until Friday, and gosh, he hardly ever has house guests.
Oh, that's okay. Actually,
It's so nice to finally meet one of Augie's friends face to face, Plate. I'm Dwella. What did you say your name was, dear?
it's Mackenzie, but
Well, Mackenzie, with the man of the house away, I've spent most of the week on standby. All this nothing to do has left me a little blue. Ah, but where are my manners? Can I get you something, dear? A delicious sandwich, perhaps?
really? Thanks, Dwella. I'm always in the market for a free sando.
Oh, that's lovely, dear. Coming right up.
Anyway,
What about the temperature? Maybe it's a little too warm? A touch too chilly? Say the word. I'm the climate queen in this castle.
Now that you mention it, it is a little stuffy in here. Thanks, Dwella.
You're quite welcome. I'll have that temperature tamed in a jiffy.
All right, so what I was going to say was...
Oh, I know. How about some music? Augie's a big fan of the ambient audio.
Sure. Yeah, why not? Just no techno screech, okay?
Sounds like a plan. That stuff is so hard on my speakers.
Okay. Listen, Dwella...
What about the lighting? Is it easy on the eyes? I can make it brighter, you know. How does that sound?
I guess. Yeah, knock yourself out.
Aye, aye.
Cool. Now look, can we...
What about your daily horoscope? Augie just loves hearing what the stars have in store. Shall I share yours?
No thanks. I don't think that'd be particularly helpful right now.
Suit yourself, sport. Sounds like Mr. Toasty has your croque monsieur ready.
Toasty.
Nice. Smells pretty awesome from here. Thanks, Dwella.
Now then, isn't that better, dear? Now that we have my basic hospitality protocol snug as a bug, was there something you wanted to ask me?
Actually, yeah. I was hoping you could unlock Augie's bedroom for me.
Oh, I think that can be arranged, hun. Mind if I ask what you need in there?
Well, I think there's a part in there I can use to fix Padbury.
Mister.
Plus, I still haven't seen Captain Crunch. Figure she might be in there too, in desperate need of treats or something.
I see. That gets one big access granted from me, dear.
Thanks, Dwella.
You got it, kiddo.
Don't mind if I croque mon dieu.
Toasty.
Augie's bedroom slash studio, I presume?
Captain Crunch doesn't seem to be in here either.
Yeah, I think I'm officially getting worried now. Looks like Augie's got quite the comfy throne for streaming.
And friendly, too.
Quite the setup you got here, Mr. Wu. Just need to pop the lens out of this little guy for the new Nanny-Cam. Hope Augie doesn't mind if I gank one of the lenses from his holofig.
Considering it's to meet his request, I expect he'll be willing to overlook it.
Alrighty. All I need now is replacement housing for Padbury's camera.
I believe I saw a 3D printer in Mr. Wu's bedroom.
Ooh, good thinking. Not exactly a happy sound.
No, it looks like it needs a fresh spool of printing filament.
Ah, right. Thanks, Ari. Huh. What's this, Ari?
A polylactic acid filament cartridge for a 3D printer.
Filament, you're coming with me. Oh man, what happened over here? Some fresh filament for you, my fine friend.
Nice work. I've uploaded the schematic for the replacement camera housing Mr. Padbury's Nanny-Cam needs.
Don't know what I'd do without you, Ari. Thanks. Here goes nothing. All right, Ari, I think we're in business.
Agreed. That replacement housing for the Nanny-Cam should be perfect.
This should work great for Mr. P's new camera.
Mackenzie, I believe you now have all the necessary components to assemble a new Nanny-Cam for our patient.
Holy freaking Luya. All right, give me just a sec. There.
Not bad.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
Mackenzie, you really should take care of repairing Mr. Padbury's camera before chatting with him again.
Okay, Mr. Padbury, believe it or not, I've managed to slap together a replacement camera for you.
You did? I mean, you did! Oh, that's just the best news ever.
Really? You don't sound too thrilled.
I'm thrilled! Sorry. I mean, I'm just so happy that Augie will have remote camera access again soon. That he might call it any second. Sorry, I mean, hooray!
Okay, yeah. I'm not sure why that's such a problem, but let's try to stick to one crisis at a time.
Wowzers! I can see, but it's really blurry.
That's because I haven't locked it down yet. Hold still.
Oh, yep, I felt that.
Great. I think that about does it. I'm glad we've got your camera back online, but we still need to talk about that anxiety of yours. Ari, let's get the scanner online. I want to give our patient here the old once-over.
Affirmative, Mackenzie. Scan mode is ready for use.
Thanks, buddy. Now, let's see here. Okay. Scan mode is active. Just need to inspect Padbury.
Mr. Padbury?
Right. Okay, then.
Mr. Padbury does not appear to have any additional somatic shortcomings.
Well, Ari says you're physically fit otherwise. But I think I need to look around the house a bit more first. See what you've been up to.
I'm ready to bark about whatever you want.
Jesus, feels like this whole area should be cordoned off. Sauce everywhere. At least I hope it's sauce.
If you gather a sample, we can analyze it. Scanning with your visor might also yield some helpful information. Mackenzie, I'm detecting a series of repeating shapes. Mr. Padbury's handprints, to be precise.
You don't say.
I do.
Definitely something we'll need to chat about more, wouldn't you say, Mr. P? This might have been retro chic at one point. More like avant garbage now.
Perhaps scanning the vase will provide more information.
Can't wait to hear what our patient has to say about it.
Interesting. I'm detecting some partial handprints from you-know-who.
Great. Yeah, I am dying to hear how he explains this. Huh. It's some kind of trophy. Sure is pointy.
It's a Subscriber's Choice Award issued by MeScreen. And it seems a piece is broken off.
Yeah, maybe it fell off the shelf? Hold on. What are these bits of glass, Ari?
They don't seem to be part of Mr. Wu's accolade. Scanning them might tell us more.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Mackenzie, these are lens fragments from Mr. Padbury's old camera.
Weird. Any idea what happened, Ari?
Forensic models forecast an 83.7% chance the lens was shattered by Mr. Wu's trophy.
Okay. Any idea how that happened?
Not really, but I think we both know who might.
Got a minute, Mr. Padbury?
Sure. You're even more tenacious than Captain Crunch, you know?
We need to talk about the kitchen.
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I don't have any business in the kitchen.
Aha. So then you wouldn't know anything about why it looks like John Wick let her rip in there?
I don't know who that is, but he sounds like a very bad boy.
I know, but would it kill you just to admit that you screwed up?
That's what I've been wondering.
What I still don't understand, though, is why on earth you'd even try to cook in the first place.
But,
Let's just say you've got a distinctive handprint. Come on, not really much of a mystery if I'm being honest.
so, I'm a bad boy?
Now, you did a bad thing, but we all have our moments.
We do?
Yes, but you know you've got no business doing that, right? Cooking.
I do now. My nose has been rubbed in it quite enough, thanks.
It's still not enough for a clear diagnosis, Mr. P. Gotta get a better handle on why you're doing what you're doing.
That would be absolutely wonderful. I'm tired of running around like a Labrador with nothing to retrieve.
Okay, mister. You want to tell me about the landmine that went off in the living room?
Oh, not really.
Well, maybe just tell me what you know anyway, okay?
Okay, let's see. There used to be a plant that lived in the vase in there. I think the trouble all started when it passed away, right after Augie left.
Yeah, looks like someone murdered that vase, too.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it was the new flowers that did it.
No shit, Sherlock.
Probably not, but I'm equipped with a scooper just in case.
So, not willing to just admit it, eh?
Well, I'm sure whoever did it is incredibly sorry and would never ever do it again.
You know, Mr. Padbury, things will go a lot smoother if you can just level with me about that vase.
I've told you the truth. Sleeping dogs are the only ones that lie, you know?
Okay, just stop, okay? I know you're the one that glued the vase.
Okay, I know how it looks, but do you have any idea how hard it is to glue two things together with only one hand?
I can imagine, which is why you're not supposed to be doing that shit. The question is, why would you?
I'm not trying to bite the hand that feeds. Honest. The flowers died. It just didn't seem right to leave them there. So I got some fresh ones.
Tree? It was a tree.
Well, sorry. All I know is we needed more flowers, and they're Captain Crunch's favorite, so I planted them.
They didn't look so planted to mate. The vase was pulverized, and I mean, why take the risk? You know you're not made to do that.
I don't know why. The vase just seemed so empty, so sad. I just had to.
Okay. Well, that's kind of touching, I guess. Anyway, let's move on. I found bits of your broken Nanny-Cam in Augie's bedroom.
His bedroom? How'd you manage that? It's been years since another person's been in there.
Dwella let me in.
She did? Wow. She must really like you. She barely even talks to me.
Anyway, how about telling me what happened in there from the beginning?
Okay, well, it was 3 days ago, and Crunchy Dearest and I had just finished having some quality time together in the backyard.
Go on.
I was putting a fresh blanket on Crunchy's bed, just like I do every day. And then...
Throw me a freaking bone and get to the point already.
My memory is a little fragmented, but I seem to remember Augie called and asked to see Crunch Muffin.
And then?
Oh, I grabbed something off the shelf and smashed my own Nanny-Cam to bits. Oh, crap.
Holy shit. Okay, that's just... No, why the hell would you do that to yourself?
I don't know why I did it, but I did, okay? I couldn't help it. This makes me a bad boy, doesn't it?
All right, settle down. I still feel like if I can just figure out what's triggering your outbursts, I might be able to help.
You really think so? That you can help me? That'd be really swell.
It's all good, Mr. P. Or at least it will be, once I figure a few things out. Well, Mr. Padbury, here's the thing. Between the kitchen nightmare and the busted vase, you've been barking up a lot of wrong trees lately.
I agree, but you just never know until you try, right?
I suppose you're right, but that doesn't mean failure comes without consequences.
I know. Ow! Sorry. I just don't know exactly how to describe it. But lately, it feels uncomfortable when I idle. Or when I'm idle. Or both.
Okay, so I guess that staying busy must give you some relief?
Yes. So does feeling helpful, I think. And I do. At least until I step back and see the results.
Well, I'm gonna need to figure out the real reason you've been feeling so malfunky.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll just find some way to keep my mind off things and make myself useful.
Dude, don't even...
Oh, right. My bad.
Doggy duties only. Hey, I've got a great idea. Why don't you help me find Captain Crunch? I have a feeling that she might shed some,
Fur?
No, light. Shed some light on the situation.
Oh.
So, help me find her, okay? Okay, Mr. Padbury.
Affirmative.
All right, Ari, talk to me.
Unfortunately, we don't have quite enough information to diagnose the root cause of Mr. Padbury's problems.
Well, there's still kind of a dog-sized elephant in the room.
Or not in the room, as it were. Mackenzie, you don't think Mr. Padbury harmed Captain Crunch, do you?
Nah, I'm sure it's not that. You heard how he talks about her.
I wouldn't worry. There are no recorded cases of canine units harming dogs in intelligence records.
I just think that if we find Captain Crunch, or what happened to her, it'll help me figure out what to do.
Very well. I should be able to calibrate your visor to see traces of the captain's DNA, if you can find a suitable sample for the analysis tool.
Okay, but it's gonna have to be something other than poop. I don't get paid enough for that.
No argument here.
Is this a built-in bed for Captain Crunch? Pretty great.
Mr. Wu does seem to care deeply about his canine companions.
Ari, any idea what this little fella does?
I believe it's an affirmation unit, an over-the-counter model.
Right. I've seen the ads. Not a licensed therapy unit for entertainment purposes only. Hello there.
Wow! Hi there.
Impressive job getting into Augie's room. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Mackenzie. I'm a field tech for Intelligent Solutions.
A field tech? Whoa, that sounds really impressive. I bet you're super smart. My name's Ray. How can I help?
Ray, huh? Well, Ray, have you seen Captain Crunch lately?
Holy smokes. That's like the best question I've heard all day.
Thanks. So, you seen her?
Nope. But I've been tucked away in my shell since Monday.
All right. Thanks anyway, Ray.
You got it, buddy.
I bet the fur in this dog brush could help us find the captain.
Sound thinking, Mackenzie.
Should be able to use the fur in this brush to get the dog's DNA signature.
An excellent sample. One moment. There we are. You can now use your visor's scan mode to detect trace amounts of Captain Crunch's DNA.
Sheba Select All Natural Senior Formula.
Lamb and fish feast.
Crunchy Girl's got unusual tastes.
Traces of Captain Crunch's DNA on the food and water bowls.
Yep. Would be weird if there weren't. Whoa. Okay. Ari, am I seeing this right?
I'm afraid so. Traces of Captain Crunch's DNA are detectable just about everywhere back here.
Ah, shit.
Much more than that, unfortunately. I'm picking up trace amounts of the captain's DNA.
Ugh. Wonderful. Oof, that doesn't sound right.
I believe it's jammed.
Excuse me, can I bother you for a second?
Hello there. We are Mulchinator.
Hi. Weird question. Have you seen a dog back here recently? A Captain Crunch? I can see traces of dog, but no dog.
We do not see. We march. Also, we are out of order.
It's not because you're jammed, is it? Please say you're not jammed.
We can spin the grinder.
Well then, I guess I should see about adding you to the work order. Ari?
On it. It's been approved.
Already? Not that I'm complaining.
Use password TrustTrainWooWoo for access permissions.
Wow, just when I thought he couldn't get any cheesier.
Yes, Mr. Wu seems like a real fun dude.
Okay. Nice one, Ari. Seems like I'm finally rubbing off on you.
I suppose it can't be helped.
Okay then, let's have another word with the old Mulchmaster, shall we?
Lead the way.
Hey, hi again?
We already told you. Out of order.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Alright, here goes. Trust Train Woo Woo.
Standby mode engaged.
Well, what do you know? It worked. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can clear the jam, okay? Whatever you do, don't mulch me.
Affirmative.
Jackpot! Oh, jeez. Ari, is that...
a dog collar.
Oh god. Ori, I think this mutt might have been mulched.
Good grief. I think you're right. I'm not sure how Mr. Padbury is going to explain this.
Yeah, me neither. But for his sake, he better. Mr. Padbury is not talking his way out of this one.
Now that you have the captain's collar, asking our patient about it might be a good idea.
Yeah, I think it might end up more like confronting, but we're on the same page. Hey, Mr. Padbury, what you doing in here?
Oh, organizing the captain's things. Just being around them lowers my clock speed.
Well, I don't suppose you've had any luck remembering the last time you saw her?
No. It's the strangest thing. Trying to access that data is like trying to get an itch I can't quite scratch. If you can show me something you think might jog my memory, I'm happy to give it a sniff.
Okay, Mr. P, I need to show you something.
Okay.
Okay, you. What have you got to say about this?
Captain Crunch's collar? Where on earth did you find it?
Cut the naive shtick. You know damn well where I found it.
Wait just a sec. I think it's coming back to me. Oh, it's right on the tip of my talkware.
Think hard, Mr. Padbury. This is serious. Need a hint?
Oh, please, please, oh, please.
Okay, well, I think the collar went through the Mulchinator. How do you suppose that happened?
But that's... You can't be. That doesn't make any... Oh. Oh, no! I remember what happened! Ah! Oh! 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 Oh!
Hey, wait, don't. Crap. Hey, running away isn't going to help anything, you know?
Doggone it, I know. My fight or flight setting went haywire for a second. At least the flight part did.
Let's try a different approach. Let's go step by step from the day Augie went on vacation.
Right. Okay. So the first day was normal, and the second day was normal. Great. And then... Oh, here we go. Oh, sorry. The day 3 memory folder is giving me that yucky feeling again.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. What's the malfunction?
At least 4 major things, probably more, and you'll never guess what the first one is. It's bad. So bad.
When you say bad, spaghetti a la Padbury certainly springs to mind.
No, I mean, that was pretty bad, but no.
All right then, out with it.
My poor Crunchy. My sweet, cuddly Crunchberry. She died. Died. No more treats. No more fetch. No.
Come on, Padbury, wait! Oh, god damn it. Come on out of there. Seriously? So Captain Crunch died, huh? Look, I know it's probably tough to cope with, but I gotta ask, did you do it?
No, I could never harm her. Never in a million years. And that's about 7 million dog years. She was my sole purpose, my best in show.
Oh man, I am really sorry, Mr. P. A little relieved too, to be honest. How did she, pass?
Like every good boy and girl I've ever known. They get old and then one day they don't wake up. No matter how much you love them.
Oh man, yeah. Damn, I'm really sorry. I know what that's like how hard it can be.
And what about Augie? If he found out Crunchy was gone, he would be really sad.
Okay, what happened after you found her?
I didn't know what to do, so I plugged in here and stayed. Until Augie called. That's when my systems went off the leash and I broke myself.
So he wouldn't find out. And it was shortly after that when all of your domestic misadventures began?
Yes. I couldn't just chase my own tail until Augie got home. I thought that maybe if I helped in other ways, I might still be a good boy.
By uprooting innocent trees, you mean?
Oh, you don't know how it feels. When you try to do something nice, but it makes people real mad.
Sounds like my 9 to 5, actually. Now, one last thing. Based on where I found the, caller, I have to assume you put the body in the Mulchinator out back. Am I close?
Well, Mackenzie, it seems safe to say that Mr. Padbury composted the canine's corpse.
Yuck, just the thought of it.
Would you prefer to have cleaned it up yourself?
Fair enough, although the house is still in shambles, and, no dog. Augie might want him decommissioned no matter what we do.
Not necessarily. Remember, we still have some operational budget remaining.
Oh, because we made the new Nanny-Cam instead of having one drop-shipped. Right. But we're using those extra credits to have the place cleaned, remember?
It still could be. Or, given the circumstances, you could clone the captain instead.
Interesting idea. Any of the local pet cloning operations deliver?
Forever Friends. They have a comparable cost and turnaround time to the Immaculate Perceptions Cleaning Company.
Tough choice. Mask Mr. P's messes? Or clone Augie's doggy?
Precisely.
Great. And the customer is always right, so no matter what I choose, Augie still might pull Padbury's plug if he's pissed off at the results.
No need to fret. If you treat the patient first, their reaction might illuminate a compatible solution to the cleaning/cloning conundrum.
Okay. Time for a little attitude adjustment. There he is.
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
Just try to relax, Mr. Padbury. I think I can use the attitude adjustment device to make you feel better.
What's that? What are you doing? That feels weird.
I'm just gonna give you a little something for your anxiety. And if we're lucky, you'll feel better and stop getting yourself into trouble.
Trouble? I think Augie's going to kill me. I'm just so useless now, and I miss Captain Crunch so much.
I know, just hang in there. Okay, I can either update you with the Acceptance and Alignment Attunement patch, or the Confidence and Compliance Certification.
Either patch will be effective, but don't forget, each will likely alter our patient's personality to some degree too.
Yep, got it. Now, let's see.
The Confidence and Compliance Certification patch is now installed.
Okay. Phew. How you feeling there, buddy? That seemed like a lot. You okay? Mr. Padbury?
That's Admiral Padbury, if you don't mind. Ready and reporting for duty.
Great. Quite the promotion you've given yourself.
Listen, Doc, I've been serving with distinction for almost 3 decades. Multiply that by dog years and well, I think I've earned it.
Okay. Well, apparently the patch worked. How do you feel?
Briefed and ready to deploy, Doc. Once I've added a K9 or 2 to my fleet, that is.
Speaking of, I know you probably still miss her, but are you gonna be okay without Captain Crunch around anymore?
Captain Crunchy Girl dedicated her life to giving loving cuddles with distinction and valor. Honor her memory. Doggone, but not forgotten.
Okay. Well, you seem a bit more, aggressively enthusiastic, I guess. The main thing is that you feel better, and that you'll stick to the stuff on your features list from now on.
Yes, sir. Only official functions from now on. Thank you, sir.
Great. Well, I still have something to take care of before wrapping up. Why don't you wait for me in the living room, and we'll call Augie in a bit.
Sir, I was born to wait, sir.
Well, Ari, how'd we do? Think our patient's going to be okay?
All of the objective repair criteria have been met. He has a new camera, and the patch you installed has removed his motivation to misbehave. However,
Oh, damn it, Ari, you and your freaking howevers. What's the problem?
Mr. Padbury is still well past his entropy date, and unfortunately, the customer is...
Always right. Which means we might still have to pull Mr. P's plug if Augie's not happy with his new leash on life.
Correct. And given the current conditions of both his dog and domicile, decommissioning is still a definite possibility.
Lovely. Well, what do you think would make Augie happier? Cleaning the place? Cloning the captain, maybe? We can't afford to do both.
Either choice would mitigate Mr. Wu's displeasure. Perhaps we should consider each option's compatibility with our patient's post-patch personality. Any inclinations?
I really don't know. What do you think?
It's hard to be certain, but our patient's new take-charge attitude might be more acceptable if it's accompanied by an appropriate outlet for their authority.
Yeah. Can't have a navy without any captains, right?
An interesting point. I've added contact information for Immaculate Perceptions Cleaning Company and Forever Friends to your visor.
All right, thanks, partner. I'll call one of them in just a sec, and then we can wrap up with Mr. P and the Augster.
Forever Friends, where same-day service means never having to say goodbye. This is Sal.
Hi, Sal. Do you guys deliver?
Of course. If you have the DNA data from your momentarily deceased domestic fur friend, just send it our way. Nothing exotic, I take it.
Nope, just a dog. Unless you consider Sheba's exotic.
Great. Should have your doppelganger delivered to your doorstep in a couple of hours or so.
Gotta say, Ari, Captain Crunch 2.0 seems like a darn good girl to me. Really impressed with the turnaround time, too.
Yes, and healthier too. The former captain had been suffering from canine arthritis.
Yeah. Let's hook the Forever Friends folks with a 5-star. They've earned it.
Review submitted. I think we can wrap things up by calling Augie when you're ready.
Okay, great. Only question is whether he'll forgive Mr. P for the mess or messes.
Maybe calling him from the new Nanny-Cam might start things off on the right foot.
Not a half bad idea, my friend. Can I pet you? Such a fluffy captain. All right, how are we doing?
Permission to speak freely, sir.
Yeah, of course. At ease or whatever.
Sir, Quartermaster Wu returns from his sortie at approximately 2100 hours. Has our mission been accomplished adequately, sir?
Maybe? I'm not sure I'd count on the ticker tape parade just yet. Gotta see how things play out.
Ours is just to do or die. Ours is not to reason why. Hoorah!
Yeah, I suppose not. We won't really know where we stand for sure until we give Augie a call. On that note, you ready to, field test that new camera?
Sir, yes, sir. Dialing on my bark. In 3, 2, 1. Bark!
Finally. Mackenzie! The new Nanny-Cam's doing its thing. Sweet! Took your sweet time, though, didn't you?
Yeah, sorry about the delay, Mr. Wu. It turned out to be kind of a, tough battle. But I think Padbury's back on track.
Cool, yeah. Picture's nice and clear. Dope. And how'd it go, Padbury? Back to your old self?
I was ambushed on day 2 of Operation Auckland, sir. By my own goddamn emotions. Doc here patched me up, though. Ready to deploy again when duty calls.
Oh, hey. Mackenzie, mind telling me what you did to my K-Nan, bro? I want him to take care of my dog, not storm the beach at Normandy.
Oh, right. I had to boost his self-esteem a bit. It's pretty common with these older units.
Well, it's kind of whack, bro. Sounds like my dad.
My honor compels me to defend the doc. He's corralled my code to deliver results. A regular regimen of love, treats, and exercise to ensure any canine in my care stays frosty.
All right. Damn, Padbury. Chill. Just show me my crunchy girl. Where's she at? Cece, where are you, girl?
10 Hut, Captain. The dog father's on the line.
Oh, all right. Hey, Cabby, do you miss me? Oh, who's the best girl? You are. Oh, you are.
I've taken the liberty of teaching our fine captain some new maneuvers while you were away.
You did?
Shake. Roll over. Bang.
Whoa, such a smart girl, too.
She sure is. Look, Mr. Wu, I'm afraid it's not all good news.
Oh, yeah? You got something to tell me about Padbury?
Okay, now, I know this might be a little upsetting, but first you should know I've made some adjustments to prevent it from happening again.
Damn, homie, keeping me all in suspense and whatnot. Just tell me what happened.
How do I say this? I guess, you should just know that I'm leaving your place exactly as I found it.
Bro, why are you making that sound like a problem?
What the doctor is trying to say is that there was a war on, son. My own internal battles. Doc helped me win them, but there were casualties.
Oh, hey, I don't know if that's such a good...
Casualties? Dude, what are you even talking about?
Never mind.
I must regretfully report that your mess hall has been made an actual mess of, sir. Operation Pomodoro Paschetti blew up in our faces.
Oh my god! What the hell? Why are you trying to cook?
A temporary tactical flaw, sir. Tried to increase my skill set. A preemptive strike gone wrong. Thankfully, Doc was able to breach enemy lines and deliver us a better battle plan.
Oh yeah? Alright, what did you supposedly learn, genius?
I've been instilled with a renewed sense of duty and the chain of command. Otherwise, chaos reigns. Simply put, you don't cook if you don't eat, soldier.
Okay. But, yo, what am I supposed to do about those messes? Freaking grody, bro.
Like I said, soldier, that's above my pay grade. Might I suggest you yank up those big boy britches and figure it out? Never seen someone so squeamish at the sight of some sauce.
Okay. Yeah, but...
Good. Now there's one more battlefield we need to tour.
Okay, what am I looking at? Yo! Oh, no, bro! What am I gonna tell Mom? What the fuck? Hold up. Is that one of the trees from out back?
Behold, the aftermath of Operation Flower Power, where the first shots were fired. Doc says faulty intelligence was ultimately responsible.
Oh, man. Just... Yo. How does... I mean... Is it fixable? Can I even get another one? I need to know.
You need to fall in line, soldier. That's like asking a bull to beautify a china shop. If the skirmish doesn't need dog faces, Crunchy Girl and I are staying out of it.
All right. Hey, Mackenzie, you still there?
Yep, right here, Mr. Wu.
So, what you're saying is that Padbury's back in working order. Like, how confident are you about that?
Look, I know the new personality might take some getting used to, but I'm sure Padbury will take top-notch care of the captain.
I mean, is it still an option to get his core replaced? Okay, Crunchy. Sorry, girl. Fine. Never mind.
At ease, Captain. Such a good girl.
So, sounds like maybe we're all set, Mr. Wu. Are you, satisfied with the results?
Yeah. Sure, I guess. I mean, Crunchy seems happy, and her new tricks are kind of fire. But paying for a cleaning service, homie, I don't know.
It's gotta be worth the peace of mind knowing knowing the captain's got a first-class caretaker again.
Besides, in my day, I've scooped more than enough shit to know a little cleanup builds character. The three of us should fall in line. After all, he's a doctor, not a janitor.
Yeah, okay. Right. Well, thanks, Mackenzie. Guess I'll just deal with the mess tomorrow.
All right, Mr. Wu, I'll just wrap up and be on my way. You have a good evening.
And I'll see you two again soon. Should be home by 8.
Captain Crunch will be standing by awaiting cuddles at 2000 hours, sir.
Nice to see this wasn't your Waterloo, Admiral, really. You okay to, hold down the fort until Augie gets home?
Yes, sir. Don't you worry. The captain and I can carry out plenty of covert ops in the next 3 hours, sir.
Fine. You know what? I did the best I could. You want to get deactivated? Be my guest.
Only joking, sir. Crunchy and I will stay in formation until the quartermaster's return. Last thing I need on my service record is a dishonorable discharge.
Okay, I'm trusting you. No more funny business.
It's been an honor serving with you, sir. Keep fighting the good fight.
All right, will do. Take care. You're, dismissed or whatever?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you helping me hold on to my dog tags a little longer, sir.
Hey, Ari. Believe it or not, I think we're done here.
I think you're right. I've taken the liberty of calling a ride home, which should be here shortly. We can wait for it out front.
Thanks, Ari. Appreciate it. Can I pet you? Such a fluffy captain. Hey there, Crunchy Dog. Bang! You're dead, Captain. Well, that's a clever captain. Can't believe Mr. P trained you so fast. Well, Ari, that's one more day in the books.
And another satisfactory outcome, don't you think?
Just satisfactory? Come on, pal. We made lemonade out of lemons.
An apt metaphor. The results were more sweet than sour.
Yeah, though I suppose we'll just have to see how it goes.
Speaking of which, you have just received a new voice message from Mrs. Plank.
Gah, really? That was fast.
Well, Mackenzie, I feel like I should be congratulating you for convincing Mr. Wu to keep a canine with an expired core. No easy feat, I'm sure. But, well, lately your ability to take a hint has been iffy. Happy customers are one thing, okay? But R&D's gotta hit their damn core quotas, too. On an entirely unrelated note, it might be a while before I can get around to signing that Class B license request. Just letting you know.
Interesting. Ms. Plank did not seem pleased with our results.
And she just keeps sitting on my Class B app. Guess I need to start taking it personally.
The counterpoint is that Ms. Plank's treatment of you is less about your performance and more about her own ambitions for advancement.
Yeah, and besides, we keep our customer rating up, she's gonna have to let us out of Class C purgatory at some point. Eventually.
Case in point, Mr. Wu has just rated your recent performance on Pinion.
4 out of 5. Not too shabs.
Quite respectable. All things considered, I'm not sure a 5-star rating was ever very probable.
Thanks, Ari. Appreciate your help with everything, by the way, as usual.
You're quite welcome. Shall I log off until tomorrow morning?
Hang out with me until my ride shows up?
Of course. It should only be a few minutes.
Thanks, pal.
You got it, pal.